Yo, what's going on everyone? Welcome back to another Keelgottime video, and today, because Keel's got some time, we're going to be reacting to Temptation Island is the most infuriating reality cheating dating show, and it's back. Season 2 recap. Okay, by Bachelor Fan Take. So yeah, without any further ado, I can get a leg go.
Temptation Island has returned to Netflix. One of the most insane reality cheating dating shows, reality TV dating shows out there. 4 couples, 2 villas, a whole lot of tempters, and of course, even more chaos.
5 years to publicly humiliate me. Is this real life? No, is this real life? Like, is this real life?
The belt buckle though.
Damn.
Shit. That is a large buckle.
No, is this real life? Like, is this real life?
So, if you're new to the show, essentially the whole premise here is a production crew comes in and tells these 4 couples this.
Cheat. 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 Cheat.
And to start, we're introduced to our main couples that all have some sort of trust issue going on, which pretty much for every season is usually stuff like,
I have flat out lied to her face. But in college, I'm gonna be honest, I was a hoe.
I messaged her off his phone.
Hi, dude.
And so I texted her and I said, your lips, and I put heart eyes. And she responded and she said, which ones?
So this is Cheyenne and Jack. They're high school sweethearts who have been together for 5 years, but Jack cheated. Now Cole over here has a tendency to lie to his partner Scarlett. Like, for example, he'll say, oh, I'm gonna go out with some friends, and then she'll investigate, and it turns out that he's also going with some girl that he didn't mention. Mikey over here has a huge player past, and Sydney is wondering if he'll ever be able to move past that, while Kaylee is in a relationship with a man named Summit, whose biggest crime is talking down about her, and also that he looks like the kid from this meme.
I'm getting 1,000!
You guys are getting paid?
But to be fair, the glow-up version of that kid.
Yeah,
anyway,
I was about
the
to
whole
say,
idea here
like,
is that Mark Wahlberg.
oh shit! Wait, he did glow up. Damn. Okay, he did glow up.
Anyway, the whole idea here is that Mark Wahlberg,
No
but
homo.
not the one you're thinking of, comes in to tempt these couples as a test for their relationship, hoping that if they can make it through this, it'll prove that the relationship can make it through anything, and the cheating or player days of the past are long gone. And so, without further ado, they bring in the tempters, who this season are very well educated.
I'm a teacher, and I'm gonna give you an F. And I'm not talking about the grade. I'm Carter. I just graduated college, but my final exam is oral.
You know what? I'm glad that production decided to make education a big theme for this season. It's needed now more than ever.
It's important to have a good education.
So these tempters then mark which of the guys or gals from the couples that they're initially attracted to, and then the couples say goodbye to each other and split off into different villas where they'll be living with the tempters. From here, they can then do whatever they want, but just know, every couple of days or so, there will be a bonfire ceremony, and your partner will receive video footage of what you've been up to. And before the season even began, a lot of the couples have set up certain boundaries, which pretty much are all the same. There's nothing physical you should be doing with anyone else, but you know, it's okay to face temptations and have fun, but not too much fun. And Mikey over here, yeah, he sure is having a lot of fun.
But a wide smile.
Here. I'm scared. Just like, 3 amigos, what you mean? The 3
Alright, this is like genius. This is a show that didn't need to be made, but like, I can imagine whoever was the maker made quite some money, bro. Just get a bunch of cheating niggas and put them on an island with their partner just on the other side of the island, and a bunch of sexy women, bro, and just let them have free reign, do whatever they want, bro.
we lit. The 3 amigos, we out here.
So the next time that
He
these
got him
couples
some
see each
good
other
food.
The 3 amigos,
Damn.
Oh my gosh, he's having fun.
amigos, y'all here.
So the
Having
next time that these
fun.
couples see each other apart from during their bonfire clips is right here as they pick their first dates for the season. And Mikey is all about his 3 amigos and he's not afraid to show it, which Sydney is not too pleased about. I mean, this is just party playboy Mikey all over again.
Not a fan of the 3 amigos at all. And he said amigos, amigas, they're girls. Like, let's get it right.
But while Mikey sure can dish it, he also sure can't take it. As once Sydney makes her pick and looks over at him with nothingness in her eyes, Mikey starts freaking out because it looks like Sydney doesn't care. Seriously, it took one moment for him to go from 3 amigos
Oh, what?
to this kid.
Are you gonna miss
Mikey.
your mom? No. No?
Anyway, everyone's now picked their first dates for the season, and Jack decides he's going to go out with a woman named Carter, who last night told him,
So when did you graduate high school?
2021.
yeah, at this moment I had to pause for a second cause it had me going.
Look at me. I know. We seem to be inside each other.
Now Jack is also having a real fun time with
She
Carter.
graduated high school 2021. Sorry, I'm not American. You all know I have to do the math. $18 in 2021. Oh, so she like 24? 23, 24? Hi, how old is he?
Meanwhile, his partner Cheyenne is in absolute hell. Even though they get these special dates, she just can't focus on anything other than Jack.
All I can do is...
They're probably all like in their 30s, isn't it?
He's gotta be going through the same thing as me. I don't know.
Meanwhile, back with Jack,
Probably tastes like candy, Carter.
Oh my god, he's...
Jack?
Yeah, I do.
I kid you not, this is not an edit on my part. This scene with them playing this anonymous sexy secrets game happens directly after that clip of Cheyenne. So yeah, Jack and Carter might be a problem. Then there's Sydney, who goes on a date with a man named Xavier, and Xavier busts out his best Ken on a beach with Barbie moment that has Sydney biting her lip, and it's here where we learn more about Mikey and Sydney's history, where Mikey was choosing between her and his ex, then left Sydney for his ex, only for him to come back after Mikey's ex cheated on him. So she's thinking, oh, if she hadn't have cheated on Mike,
And she took this nigga? What?
Mikey would still be with that woman. Doesn't exactly make you feel like a first choice. Now up next, they have the first bonfire, and this show is like a well-oiled drama machine. They know how to cause the most chaos and set things up for catastrophe, but they start small and let it build and fester like a drama-infected wound. Like for Jack, they play this clip where Cheyenne complains about how Jack doesn't step up.
Like the only time we ever go on like a real like planned date by him is if it's my birthday.
Pamper you a little bit.
Yeah,
you
that
need to be
sounds-
pampered.
Yeah, that sounds really nice, honestly.
Does
That's not in Jack's
It's pay grade.
above his pay grade, yeah.
And all the guys are going, oh hell no. And
Not in their
Jack
pay
is just
grade,
saying
you
she
know.
always shits on me, she's the worst to me. Which is just gonna push him slowly but surely more towards Carter. Meanwhile, over with Cheyenne, she's watching Jack make those comments about Carter's candy, to which her response is,
Are you f***ing serious? Is he okay? He wanted to bring me here so that way he
See,
could prove
this
to
is
me.
bogus because it's not even like the show's trying to keep them together. You know, it's not even like they're trying. They're just oh my gosh. Bogus, bogus, bogus.
That this isn't,
Would y'all survive Temptation Island?
that he doesn't want anybody else and he only wants me.
they also
I think
show
I could
Sydney a
survive.
clip of Mikey saying maybe it's time for him to be selfish and shoot his shot with a woman named India, and now Sydney is done as well.
I think there's some positives here.
Yeah, I can finally move the on with my life.
Then we have Kaylee, who has now revealed some of her issues with Summit, issues that revolve around the way he speaks about her and her body.
Making me feel like I'm like, my body's not your dream body, and like, this and that could be better. Telling your girlfriend to start going to the gym and keep putting on so much weight, and that she's too skinny one day, and then the next her arms are too bulky, like it's exhausting.
Now, Summit does see this and go, well, okay, there is some validity to that, and according to him, he never meant it in the way that she's talking about in her clip.
I doubt
like,
he
says
meant
she
it
would
in
say
that
something
type
along
of
the
way.
lines of, oh, I want to grow my butt, so he would tell her to go and do more squats, which he now sees as hurtful comments, and he's not trying to justify it, but that's the reasoning
Wait,
behind
no,
why he said
No, fuck that. Actually, no, fuck that. She shouldn't be crying, bro. She's talking about she wants ass, and he says go do some squats. Nigga, yeah, go do some fucking squats.
those things. Now Mikey is up next, and of course they show him the clip of Sydney biting her lip at Xavier, and Mikey, he starts flipping out.
I want to punch the shit out of him. I'm gonna be real. I want to punch him right in his shit. I'm so
Mikey
with Sydney.
Hold on.
Mikey.
Are you?
Anyway, at this point, all the couples go back, and the same thing happens after pretty much every bonfire this season. They all arrive back at the villa and say what they heard or saw at the bonfire, and then the tempters react like,
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
and everyone nods their head regardless of what actually happened. So the delusions are out there. I mean, just look at this.
Yes, Jack did cheat, but Jack's girlfriend treats
22.
him like a piece of shit.
But okay, this is how it starts. Jack was already wanting to cross
22. But she graduated 2021 and she was 18. So 2022, 19, 2023, 20, 2024, 2025, 22, 2026. Oh, maybe it's not her birthday yet. It probably hasn't been a birthday.
the line with Carter, but that bonfire clip was the little nudge, the justification to do what he already wanted to do. So it doesn't take much longer for these two to start kissing.
His boundaries, done, broken, gone.
And as for Jack, his remorse is gone too.
25.
Let's be honest. Carter's a good kisser, but not better than Cheyenne.
And suddenly, at this point, we start hearing about the time Cheyenne kissed a guy, so he says she cheated first and that his cheating was a retaliation cheating. Regardless of what the truth or the actual timeline is, the justifications just keep rolling on. So yeah, Jack takes Carter to bed and closes the blinds, which might have been his worst crime yet if he didn't immediately pull out a pearl necklace right after. So now Jack is kind of like, whatever. Cheyenne is right, our relationship sucks, and I'm more myself now. He knows he's crossed the line, and at the next bonfire, Cheyenne is about to find out how much.
Shut the f up. Shut the f up.
Close his blind.
Not the black screen.
Damn.
Just noise. Just. That's what Imagine you get that background music. Like Omar was doing. This is
It's really quick.
Are you
You know what? They need to let me edit this show. I'd do sick. I'd make this show
And
hilarious.
so Cheyenne is in shock. She knew it was bad already, but not this bad. And it's not as if he's being sneaky about it. He's doing all of this with cameras pointed right at him, knowing that this was going to come back to her.
Love is not real. He's a fucking loser. He's a fucking bum. He's never gonna ever fucking be anything. I hope she enjoys her 30 fucking seconds of nothing.
Now, one thing to note here for all of you that are, I don't know, watching this and going, you know what, I'd really love to come on this show with my partner. Seems like fun. Well, they show Kaylee here a clip of Summit going in for a kiss on someone. This was from a game that they played, but they cut it right before it can show what really happens, which is him swerving off and kissing Mikey as a joke, cause he had to kiss someone. So these clips can sometimes be missing context. I mean, not with Jack or Sydney even, who's now saying she's dating Xavier, and cue the Mikey tear.
So even if you are being a good standout nigga, the show's still gonna hold you. Bro, Bogus.
But as much as Mark Wahlberg says he wants to see these couples succeed and this is all exercises and good for them and yada yada yada, you can't forget that this is a reality dating show trying to get clicks and views. But at this point, people are either fed up or freaking out, which is the perfect time to introduce something new, the Temptation Haven. And wait, that's not a haven.
It's a tent.
But hey, these contestants don't care, because the thing about the Temptation tent is that inside there are no cameras. I mean, if your mic is on, you're screwed, but there are no cameras here. So you can do whatever you want without being seen. Only problem is, when you do go in the tent, a big red light goes off in the other villa indicating that one of your partners has just gone into the tent with someone to do anything from playing Scrabble together to full-on cheating. So, of course, Jack and Carter go in real quick on a drinking game dare.
Gross.
Oh my god! Oh.
And just like Jack after Cheyenne kissed that dude once, Cheyenne is up for some retaliation cheating, as she grabs a dude named Preston who she'd sort of been vibing with and heads right out into the tent as well.
You
You just know what to do.
What
Never been with anything else.
Damn!
What the? I love.
Then Jack gets ready for another round in the tent, but this time with a completely different woman. A woman named Jasenia here, and Jack is... Alright, wait a minute, hold up, gotta pause. It was bothering me for a while now who he kinda looked like, and I just got it. Tommy Wiseau. It's Tommy Wiseau. Do you see it? Am I alone in this?
Oh, hi, Mark.
Anyway, where was I? Oh yes, Jack and a new girl in the Temptation tent.
This is so bad, Jack. Oh my god. You were just in there yesterday with someone else.
I didn't just sleep in my bed tonight.
Line up your pants.
Gross.
Dang, now Carter's about to go over to the other villa and stand with Cheyenne. I mean, bro's taken this so far, he's cheating on the girl he was cheating on his girl with. Meanwhile, Cheyenne is full on having sex with Preston. And I mean, yeah, she could be embellishing, could be not, but she definitely knows this is gonna get back to Jack.
Giant.
Oh, and then Jack sits down to apologize to Carter. But of course she goes, oh, no big deal, you're good. I mean, what else is she going to say? Now over with Sydney, her and Xavier have finally kissed. She's watched Mikey and now has the mindset of, I deserve more. I deserve someone who treats me with respect. The bare maximum is the bare minimum. So she's pretty
this show is just one big explosion. Like,
much done with Mikey. And once more...
Imagine that at the end, they're like, fuck it, everyone free for all. 100 grand on the line. last man standing wins.
Or we go to a bonfire, where for this one the twist is you get 2 clips of what your partner has done, but you only have to watch the second one if you want to. For Jack, the first clip is Cheyenne going into the Temptation Haven, and the second is her wrestling Preston under the covers and calling him big, which could refer to just about anything, right?
I feel like this is just what we needed. Like truthfully, like I feel like it can just finally just be me.
For Cole, he sees Scarlett talking about how she's feeling like she might be settling with Cole, and for Summit, it's Kaylee saying this.
Where he was like dancing, having so much fun, while your girlfriend's sitting upstairs sobbing. How can you do that to someone you love? It's like sociopath.
And so he's going, well, alright then, my girl called me a sociopath. That might be an issue in our relationship. And then Mikey gets shown footage of Sydney kissing Xavier.
What the
2 weeks ago, she sat front row at my sister's wedding, and she looked my mom in her eyes and said, I love your son.
So with that done, the next phase of this mess is each couple getting to share a video message with their original partner if they want to. Which everyone does, except, well, Cheyenne for Jack. Jack gets jack shit. And a lot of what's said here are the same issues already brought up before. But in Mikey's video, he makes it clear that he wants to stay with Sydney, while Sydney makes it clear that she's worth so much more than him.
And there's a chance that she'll leave here without me.
Mikey, you big-bodied bastard.
Damn!
Mikey. You started this whole show talking about, oh yeah, I got me 2 women. Talk about the 3 amigos. Mikey. You brought this on yourself, brother.
I didn't know what the I was getting myself into. I said I didn't.
I mean, I get it, but you probably could have done without the whole 3
Right.
amigos thing at the beginning. Just saying. Oh, and Jack, he does send a video to Cheyenne going,
I just want you to know that I'm in full support of whatever you choose, and I love you with all my heart in this life and the next, and I forgive you for everything.
You forgive me? What the do you forgive me for? Like, you cheated on me first.
Now, moving on to the next twist of the season, Mark Wahlberg basically announces that they're doing a villa swap. Not for an extended period of time or anything, basically they get to snoop on each other's villas while no one else is there. Is it invasive? Absolutely. Is it stupid? Absolutely. But does production care? Absolutely not. And well, the guys find things like Polaroids of Sydney and Xavier that were tucked away, or Polaroids of Cheyenne and Preston that were purposefully splayed out for Jack to see. Then Cole here, who's been sad and depressed pretty much all season, stumbles across Scarlett's journal.
This is my notebook. You found hers? Do you even want to read that? Should I? I don't know. That's between like you and Scarlett.
Anyway, he reads it and puts it back in the sloppiest
Consulting his
of
bro
ways,
in the
'cause
next room.
Immediately upon returning, Scarlett is going,
Dude, my journal was gone too.
How do you know?
Because I hid it.
As for Summit, he basically just crawls into Kaylee's bed and cuddles up with her Labubu, also putting it back in the sloppiest of ways cause immediately upon returning, Kaylee is going,
And my Labubu is flipped over.
But yeah, Cole is now freaking out even more because Scarlett has been bonding with a guy named Bradley, and in her journal, apparently she said something along the lines of Bradley makes her contemplate cheating. So at this point, we get one more bonfire before the final bonfire where the couples get to meet again. Cheyenne gets to see Jack in bed with Jasenia this time.
I mean, he can't even stick with the same girl. What makes me think he could have stuck with me?
Oh, and they show Sydney Mikey saying he's growing and been so good and not been intimate with anyone, but Sydney is just saying too little too late. Yeah, it wasn't her intention to leave here without Mikey, but she's moving on. Anyway, after some final dates and goodbyes, the Tempters leave and our couples head in for the final bonfires, where here, each person gets to say their truth without interruption, then they can have a conversation before finally deciding if they want to leave with the other person, leave alone, or leave with one of the Tempters. First up is Cole and Scarlett, where Cole starts off by saying he feels like he's been good while she slowly started to cross the boundaries that they set at the beginning of the show, and doing so with Bradley. But Cole, he says he's changing.
The Cole before this was insecure, fear of losing you, fear to tell
Does
you
he
the
blink
full
like
truth,
that?
or spin it around in a way that wasn't that.
I don't know, my guy.
Is he
If you're
AI?
depressed, terrified of losing her, and you still haven't told her about reading her journal. That's 3 for 3 on those points. But here, Cole decides that if she's ever going to move past her trust issues with him, he needs to be honest about being dishonest.
When I went over to your guys' house, I looked at your journal. I know that is sacred to you, and I take accountability for doing that, and that was wrong.
Well, Scarlett goes, nah, if you're doing that on camera, how can I ever trust you not to do that at home? And says he's only admitting to this because there's video footage. So, while Cole says he wants to leave with her, Scarlett says,
I think for now, I do want to leave alone.
So these two are done, leaving Cole shocked because they live together and, you know, he's obviously changed so much, so there must be something wrong with her.
There's a deeper issue with her, man. It's something that I can't fix.
Well, I'm sure seeing that will get her right back. Moving on to Mikey and Sydney, and I think we all know where this one is going. Mikey starts off by saying he's been good, and he had to go through hell watching her fall in love with someone else for 3 weeks. While Sydney says that Mikey never loved her, he just loved the idea of her. So Mikey says that he wants to leave alone, even though she knows he'd rather say he's leaving with her, while Sydney says she wants to leave with Xavier, so they boot Mikey out of there so Xavier can come in and the two of them can tell each other they're falling in love. And well, third up is none other than Cheyenne and Jack, where Jack has a bit of a prediction about how things are going to go.
I think Cheyenne's gonna be very upset with my actions. but I don't think I have anything to apologize for.
So, no surprise, Cheyenne comes in hot, saying how dare he tell her he was never going to make her feel hurt again, which he told her before coming on the show, and then do what he did when he knew she was going to watch it on that screen right over there. And it only took 2 bonfires for him to do it.
Did you forget the life that we've built? Did you forget our 2 dogs? Did you forget how you've watched my nephews grow up? Did you? No?
I talked about it all the time.
Well, Jack says at the end of the day, they were both unhappy and both afraid to admit it, so it was never going to work out. And well, Jack decides he's going to leave alone. Sorry, Carter and Jasenia. And Cheyenne too decides she's leaving alone, so also sorry, Preston. Setting us up for our final couple, Summit and Kaylee, the show's final attempt at a happy ending. So all through this, Kaylee has said she wants to feel like a priority, not just in having Summit finally commit to her, but also in making her feel good about herself like a partner should. If he can't show growth in that, she's out. So Summit comes in and says he acknowledges that he's had 1 foot out the door in their relationship, and that Kaylee deserves the best. They also then confirm that neither of them have been physical with anyone else, and if, she actually thinks he's a sociopath, where Kaylee ultimately says that she just said that out of anger. So here is Summit's final plea.
Because you are enough, Kaylee. You are everything that any guy on the planet would want, and you shouldn't change for anyone. Because you are enough.
Well, with that, Kaylee says she's seen the growth that she's needed.
Yeah, that's all she needed to hear, man. That's all she needed to hear. With that, y'all. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think down below. 2 videos dropping every single day. That's how you get down. So make sure you put some on. I'll see you then. Peace. I'm gone.